Hello and welcome back to Vúshlitast. So after the death and destruction of the last episode, we start with a creation. Ashtan Etkerdemne, militia captain, has created Nakaskashes, a granite throne. It's actually pretty useful. It's a piece of furniture. It is worth 58,800 dwarf bucks. Okay, let's have a look at the description. It's a granite throne. It's decorated with bloodthorn encircled with bands of round limonite cabochons and jabbera leather. Menaces with spikes of granite, bugbat leather, ash, rose gold, and sterling silver. And on the image is an item of a rose-cut gem in granite. I mean, you've got gems on the thing. You could have... never mind. So yeah, that will be moderately useful, I suppose. We'll put it in one of the nobles' rooms, I guess. I'm gonna go with the king's room, I suppose. We do already kind of have, like, lots of furniture in there. There's an artifact cabinet up there, so I'm thinking we'll just maybe put it in the middle of the arena for no reason. Yeah, I mean, it's a meeting area, so everybody who comes in here will admire it. There we go. Just a random chair in the middle of the arena. It doesn't matter. It's fine. So, yeah, there we go. There's the dead people that have been found. Oh dear. Right, so I've been poking around with the military, thanks to some advice from one of my viewers. So I've got some chests around the barracks, so that hopefully my soldiers actually, like, use them to store armor, I guess. Yeah, child's missing, never mind. Start putting out some posters, I'm sure somebody will find them. And I've also started to assign individual equipment to people, because we do have enough armor now. I mean, we have absolute crapload of armor, really. I've only done it for the Count so far, who is assigned a steel breastplate, iron mail shirt, and steel everything else, and that artifact shield that we have knocking around somewhere. But yeah, I actually took the uniform off everybody else. I got interrupted by that artifact being made, because I want my... like, I was going through the individual equipment, and stuff that people were actually wearing was already claimed, so it was a bit confusing. So there's Zav now, storing an item in a bin. And yeah, like, he's still wearing all of this armor, and he shouldn't be wearing it. I've told him to not wear a uniform, but he obviously is quite reluctant to give up his uniform. Now, what is it you're miserable about? Unhappy, angered by long patrol duty, embarrassed to have no shoes, had a fine drink, slept without a proper room, had a pretty decent drink, irritated by the sun, talked with a child, caught in the rain. Alright, so I'm not quite sure why he slept without a proper room. We have a lot of beds. Lots of beds. Look at all the beds. Right. So, yeah, I'm really just waiting for the military guys to just drop what they're wearing. I saw one of them do it over here. And that might be them now, actually. What are you? You're an animal trainer. You are storing an item in a bin. And of course you're carrying the entire bin over there, even though it weighs 10 times what it is that you're going to get. Yeah, it's an armor bin. It's got about 20 helmets in it. I mean, you know, it is possible to build quite efficient forts in Dwarf Fortress, but getting wrestling efficiency out of dwarves is not an easy task at all. So, I'm not quite sure what he's heading out there to get. He's just dropped the bin, actually. He just dropped the bin. No, I'm not doing that anymore. Screw this. So, when my soldiers drop their armor, finally, I'll be able to assign individual uniforms for people based on what there is actually available. Because if I go through and I assign stuff that people are wearing, I'll probably end up assigning the same piece of armor to somebody twice, and that will make them even more confused. Yeah, this is one that did actually drop their uniform. And they're not going to get clothes or anything. I mean, they're just wearing a water skin and a backpack. And I have set inactive uniforms on every squad. So, and I have got their uniform, even though it says no uniform. It says over clothing. Oh, it does say replace clothing on some of them. Whoops! Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Well, okay. Right, he should wander off and get some clothes now. Hopefully. No? I'm just going to stand there and blink. What squad was he in? He was in the tender doors, so yeah. That was one that was set to replace clothing, so yeah, he'll wander off and get some pants soon, I think. But, yeah, so I'm just... Right, if the tender doors, if the rest of that squad drop their... not wrestler. Sorry, it's... yeah, the relevant skill to a squad with no uniform is obviously wrestling, so... let's go through and try and get this guy a uniform. So, armor, we want specific armor. And of course all of the civilian clothes show up in here as well. There's so many of them. So many. Ah, there we go. Steel breastplate. Masterwork steel breastplate. Nobody's claimed that. Legs. We want specific pants. And there's some masterwork steel greaves that nobody's using. Helmets. Specific helm. Right, we've got quite a few of these. Any masterwork ones? He is a squad leader, I think. He is deserving of a masterwork helmet. No? Alright. Just a reasonably good quality one. I mean, the quality doesn't really matter that much. Right, we do actually want some male shirts on there as well. Excuse me. Cloaks would be pretty cool as well, but I'm just trying to get the basics covered at the moment. Not that a male shirt is a basic, but... steel male shirt, very nice. Okay. Now we want some gloves. I've got to remember to assign a right gauntlet and a left gauntlet, because you know what they're like. Boots. Right, yeah, they do seem to have relinquished their claims on these armors, actually. I'm liking this. It's working. Alright, specific shield. Have this very fancily decorated one. I'm not sure what's on it, but there you go. Right, so you got breastplate, mail shirt, helm, greaves, gauntlets, boots, and shield. Alright, you need a weapon, don't you? So, hold on, positions. What are you? Not wrestler. I think you're a mace dwarf, but whoops. Search for BIM. Zoom to creature. General legendary mace dwarf. There you go. Ah, these bloody menus. Right. So you want a mace then? Weapon, specific weapon. Steel maces. Got any nice ones? Just sort of general silver pike. Why do I have a silver pike? Need to I could use an iron morning star. Elf bone crossbows. Nice. Right, I'll just give him a steel mace, it'll work. Right, so that should be a full set, and he should now... Right, where was he? Around here somewhere? That's where it zoomed to. But I don't see him. Is that you there? Nope, you are somebody else. Right, yeah, there you are. You are just sort of dancing around the armor stockpile. That is the armor stockpile, isn't it? Yep. You're doing the old pick up equipment dance. Okay. So, I mean, this is what they do. With this bug, it's just like, we're just gonna sit on the stockpile forever. Which one was he again? Where are you? There you are. Right. You're storing an item in stockpile. So yeah, I mean, they're wearing copper gauntlets currently, which they just shouldn't be. He should immediately drop those. And, what are you doing now? I think he just did. Yes, he did. He dropped a lot of stuff. He's still got the store item and bin thing, though. And he's still wearing one copper gauntlet. Why? Why are you so stupid? Please pick up the correct armor. I mean, you know, he walked over to the weapons stockpile and, you know, dropped his armor over there and then went, oh, I better put that away, and went over to the armor stockpile and grabbed a bin to put the armor away that he just dropped on the floor. And all of my military guys have hauling disabled. I mean, they shouldn't be hauling anything at all. Like, not even... They don't even have burial duty. And yet, this is what they do. They just dance around on the bloody stockpiles. Store item in stockpile. I don't know. I'm on the point of giving up, to be honest. Because, it's insane. They won't just put on their armor. Like, the most simple order that you could give your military, get dressed, and they don't do it. So, yeah, that's fun. I've noticed we do have slightly more idlers than we have usually lately. We've got about 20 rather than about 10, which is what we've been having since everything just scattered all over the place. Because, yeah, unfortunately, I think some of these scattered clothes, a lot of these scattered clothes, don't actually show up on the stock screen. Because I went through, I mean, there are some large clothes here, which are obviously from trolls that we've killed. And I went through the stock screen and dumped everything that had the large tag. Like, absolutely everything. So, where they've come from, I don't know. These channels are always full of cats. I don't know what they do down here. But I've got my eye on you, cats. So how are these cats doing up there? They're fine. Oh, this one even caught some vermin while it was chained up. I killed a moth. Well done. Alright, so how full is this cage here? Nope, I need Q. It doesn't really have a lot of people in it, but never mind. Let's close the thing. Pull the lever. So I'm going to close this floodgate, and I'm going to get my Marks Dwarves down here, and they're going to shoot those things in there. And hopefully none of them fly. I know there's a stork just randomly stood there. But, I mean, I don't think those elk birds can fly. And, yeah, I haven't really paid attention to my Marks Dwarves, to be honest. They don't seem to be as bad as melee squads. They at least seem to have a crossbow. And sometimes they don't carry enough ammunition, but usually it's not too bad. There we go, that's closed. Right, so we want to station the triangular towers and the golden whips down here. And they'll whine about that, but never mind. You're going through the nice arena there. So let's just look at people walking past this chair. I might have a fine table and a fine bed. I want to see if anybody's admired it yet. Gave somebody water lately. I'm not sure if that's a good thought or... I presume that it is. I think it probably depends whether they like helping people or not. Anybody else in here? Oh, it's quite empty because there's nobody idle anymore. There's Dr. Fredder. Ate a legendary meal lately. Irritated by the sun. Oh god. Admired a fine, tastefully arranged restraint. Okay. I'm not sure how you get things tastefully arranged, to be honest. I mean, like, what says that it's tastefully arranged? Just where it is, what room it's in, or I have no clue. Come on, anybody want to get down here? No. Alright, let's pause the recording and wait for my Marks Dwarves to come down. Well, one of them's made it down here anyway. Yeah, as you can see, they do actually have leather armor on. You know, the Marks Dwarves, they do what they're supposed to do. So anyway, let's just pull this lever then. Let's let them out. Let's let them get shot at. And hopefully you're good enough to shoot through those fortifications. I don't know why there's children down here. Hey, there we go. Pew, pew! So, yeah, here we go. There's another one who has decided not to shoot at them. But, I mean, do you have ammunition? Let's have a look at your quiver. Yes, you're carrying lots and lots of bolts, and you have a crossbow, yes? Yes, you have a crossbow. So please shoot at them. Right, okay, so squad G and H, kill the things in here, please. Right, and hopefully it doesn't sort of say not a valid target, because they can't path to it. Because you have a ranged weapon, you're stood by the... Oh, one of our vampires is throwing a tantrum. Yeah, he is not long for this world. I think that let's just make sure that he's not smashing anything, I suppose. Where is he? There he is. Oh, I think he's having a bit of a fist fight actually. Throwing a tantrum, no job. I don't know, they do seem to be stood next to each other. Yeah, that's what's happening in the arena. A goblin pikeman is vomiting everywhere. Well, there you go. So, let's just move them closer to the fortifications, I suppose. Just move them there. There we go. Right, they should get a bit closer, and... No? I mean, it does take quite a good skill. This guy is... legendary Marks Dwarf, so... Yeah, they're only competent, so I think they need to be right next to it. Which is irritating. Please stand right next to the wall? No? Oh well, I guess we'll just let one of them do it, but... Oh yes. Blood splashing everywhere. Yeah, this isn't taking... Alright. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of them are. We have at least 10 Marks Dwarves. 5 out of 5 Marks Dwarves. 5 out of 5 Marks Dwarves. Yeah, I mean, they should all be here, but you know. Such is life. Well, I guess we'll leave them to it. I mean, they can't get out of there, so... You know, we'll just let them get on with that. And have a look around. Right, you there. Have you, you have not put on clothes yet. And you're just doing an individual combat drill. What about you? You are doing that as well. Individual combat drill. At least they're training. I mean, that's an improvement. But yeah, they have no armor, so I guess while this Marks Dwarf is doing that, well, this is going to pause the game, but you know. Yeah, so let's go through and assign people armor. And in fact, I'm going to pause the recording while I do this, because it's going to take me quite a while. Well, that did indeed take a while, and I actually just went away and had a cup of tea and did all that. That took about half an hour. Well, anyway, our squads should now actually have a uniform. You can see there, they all have uniforms, apart from the empty squads, or the empty slots. Well, actually, I need to remove the uniforms for the empty slots, but I'll do that later. You know, it's just in case I recruit a new soldier and they happen to start getting caught in the same bug because I haven't assigned them individual stuff. But it's actually quite good because I've had a look through our armor stocks now and I know like what we're missing. Because I got down to this squad here. Nope. Which squad? No, I got down to the Cosmos of Trading, which has 3 legendary fighters in it. And I got to them last, and they were basically just the dregs of the uniform that they've been assigned to. So, I mean, that squad leader there, he's got steel boots and a steel shield, but, I mean, bismuth bronze breastplates, and iron gauntlets, iron battle axe. So there is still quite a long way to go with producing armor and weapons. And we do have an excess, but it's all kind of crappy stuff that we've gotten from goblins that is taking 1,000 years to melt. In fact, yeah, that guy's just hauling a leg, isn't he? Oh, it's an arm. Okay, he's placing an arm in a tomb. Just everyday occurrence in Dwarf Fortress. But yeah, I'm tempted almost to expand this area and just you know, channel some more lava and get down, because I've got 2 magma furnaces or magma smelters, both set to melting metal objects, so nobody is doing it at that one. I do have quite a few furnace operators, so they should be doing that. Maybe I need to look into their hauling duties. But yeah, you have, by the looks of things, made me some steel stuff. Yep, you made some steel boots and gauntlets. And I may have assigned them to people, I'm not sure. So, what is this? Ghostly Planter has risen and is haunting the fortress. Ah. Goblin Lasher? Alright, yeah. Yeah, these guys are still hanging around in the arena. Have you run out of bolts? Because you're not shooting at them anymore. Let's check your quiver. Yeah, you've run out of bolts. You haven't even fired one, have you? You lazy git. Right, we're gonna have to cancel that order then, I suppose. Because otherwise they'll just stand there forever and they'll get really, really miserable about it. But yeah, nobody can go into the arena at the moment because only 2 of my Marks dwarves decided to show up. I mean, I could station them over here somewhere, and they should be able to see down and shoot them, but whether they do or not is another matter. I mean, out of 2 squads of 5, only 2 of them showed up for the last move order. So, I mean, maybe they're, like, down in the caverns. They do have the hunt task enabled, so there is that. But then I also have them training over here, and they don't. Ever. I've never seen anybody training over there. So, yeah, this is getting a bit annoying. Whoa, what is all this? Become Marksdorf? I don't know, are they actually making their way down there? Right, okay, I can see one of them shooting, and they're not happy. What are you not happy about? Enraged by long patrol duty, yeah, okay. Took joy in slaughter. Surely that would counteract the long patrol duty. I would think so, anyway. Well, let's watch them kill that thing while I drink some water. Pew, pew! So yeah, this is one of the not-so-skilled ones, I guess. Proficient Marksdorf, yeah. So, they don't need to be, like, trying to shoot through a tiny little gap in fortifications. Where's your quiver? There it is. Silver bolts. Well, you're about to run out, but never mind. Oh, come on. You're just missing that badly. I really thought they would make pretty short work of them, to be honest. I guess maybe they're dodging. But they all appear to be... oh man. The elk bird has a silver bolt stuck in its right eye. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. But yeah, I wish that I could just order them to kill them and have them be sensible and just, you know, stand up here and shoot at them. But they're not that sensible. They'll just go, I can't path there, so I can't kill it. Yeah. So, are you just eating or something? No? He sat on a chair. He's like, I'm obeying my orders, but I'm gonna sit down while I'm doing it. Screw you. Alright, so is everything going on up here? Yeah. I've not seen many people go out there hauling stuff. And we do have approaching 40 idlers, which is good news, really. Because that just means that there's... Oh, what was that? This shit again. Yeah, because there's a stone there. Well, you're supposed to move the stone. That's what you're supposed to do. Is that one suspended as well? No. That one is. Not quite sure why. There isn't even anything blocking that one. Okay. Well, as I suspected, the bridge is built before the fortifications, but... Well, never mind. And for some reason, there's one little natural wall there. I'm not quite sure where that came from. Did I order that built or something? Oh no, because it's... Which one? Which one did you just block? Right, this one again. Just move the rock, you fool! Did he just fall down a hole? Oh no, he went down there. Okay. So, right, let me just put the cursor over this. So there are slopes there. Right, they are not a way out of the inside of there. And that is just going to be completely blocked off. Because there's a natural wall there, I can actually just... X? Oh. Remove building? There we go. Oh shit, sorry, that's just... pay attention to what's happening on the screen. Oops. Right, there we go, let's build those again. So I just thought I could save some time by... oh, I've just cancelled that one as well. Fucking hell. Right, move the bloody granite out of the way, yeah? I mean, I think it's because it was chosen as the granite as being used for the building material. And, yeah, so... They're just trying to, like, build it with the material in the way or something. I don't know. Oh, what is this? A thief. Protect the horde from the skulking filth. Seriously? Kobolds? At this point? Ah, there he is. Hopefully he doesn't kill that cat, but it looks like he's already got it stunned. Yeah. Oh yeah, that cat's in trouble. It's been stabbed in the left rear leg. So, is anybody over here training? Right, we got one. Edzul Umlicot. What do you have? You actually have your armor equipped. I am flabbergasted. So, which squad are you in? The Tender Dwarves, right, okay. And you're probably... I can tell my military dwarves because they all blink, because they're all horribly injured. So the Cosmos of Trading. Right, you are there. You don't have your armor equipped. You're just wearing a leather tunic and... Right, okay. So, yeah, what squad were you in again? The Tender Doors, I'll send them. They won't get there before it runs away, but I'll have to try it anyway. What did I just press then? Pressed K... Oh, select from list. I didn't know you could do that, to be honest. Okay. Go kill a kobold, if you can get there before it runs off. Which you can't, because the kobold is very much faster than you are. Run away, kitten! Run away! Where's it going? Yep. It's gone. Okay, cancel orders. Let's check on these guys in the arena. Oops, you've killed everyone. Okay, cancel that order as well, because they're going to be pretty annoyed by that. Okay, off you go. I didn't say drop your crossbow. That's a masterwork as well, don't just drop it. So, okay, everything in there is dead, so let's open up the floodgates before we get horrible miasma everywhere. And I feel like I should probably not build the floor here, because... Yeah, that was the only way that I could shoot them there. So we got 5 of these. So let's have Another one there, but I want to finish it. I've started it, and I have no other use for these glass blocks if I had to. What that single tile there has just been unbuilt forever. I don't really understand what's happening there, but I mean, we do have quite a lot for our masons to do. What did we catch here? A plump helmet, man. Oh wow. A small humanoid resembling a walking mushroom with arms and legs. It lives far underground, near water and soil. Oh wow. I honestly thought they were added by a mod. I didn't think they were in the vanilla game. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. All this crap here. Honestly. But yeah, we got plenty of stuff for our masons to do down here. I mean, they've got to build this out, and then... I mean, it has to be covered as well. Because if something comes out that can fly, that's not going to be very good at all. So, we go up, dense cave moss, open space. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to see because it's 3D, but I mean, this part of the wall is under that part of the adamantine. So, you know, if I wanted to mine that, I would have to cover up this, and I don't know. I'll think it over before I start digging into anything, but yeah, I've got some work to do there. I could just ignore the top layer, but you know, I don't know how deep this is, so there might not actually be that much there. I mean, hopefully enough for a few sets of armor, but it's not always guaranteed. So, let's have a look. Anybody training around here? No? Well, anyway, I have seen evidence that at least one or two of my military dwarves are actually assigning their uniforms now, and obeying orders as well. I saw my Marks dwarves go and station, so I think we're doing a little bit better now. I think the panic about... So this human lawgiver is still here. Go away! Fuck off, Whiffle. Right, yeah, there's my count. He has the armor that I have assigned to him. So I'm feeling a lot better about the military now. I think that we may actually be able to defend ourselves properly. And I'll thank people who comment on my videos and give me help as well in that regard, because I was baffled. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.